Earth.com Science. 8. Chapter 13. Our Home. Earth, a unique life-sustaining plant.
Earth's structure. Earth, the blue planet, supports life through a unique balance of water, air, and temperature. It consists of three primary layers: the thin, life-sustaining crust, the massive mantle, which shifts tectonic plates, and the metallic core. The core includes a liquid outer layer that generates Earth's protective magnetic field and a solid inner center hotter than the Sun's surface. Together, these active layers provide the essential heat, minerals, and magnetic protection that make Earth a hospitable home. Galaxies and stars. The universe contains countless galaxies, like our Milky Way, held together by gravity. These systems consist of gas, dust, and stars, which generate light and heat through nuclear fusion within their hot cores. Stars form in nebulae and vary in life-span based on their size. Distances in space are measured in light-years or astronomical units. Groups of stars forming recognizable patterns are called constellations, such as Ursa Major, Cassiopeia, and Orion, which help identify celestial landmarks like the Pole Star and Sirius. Our solar system. The solar system comprises the Sun and celestial bodies, like planets and asteroids, held together by solar gravity. The Sun. The Sun is a hydrogen-helium star at the center, providing vital heat and light through nuclear fusion. Its core reaches nearly 15 million Celsius. Planets. 8 planets orbit the Sun in fixed paths. They are divided into inner planets, small, rocky worlds, Mercury to Mars. Outer planets, large, gaseous giants, Jupiter to Neptune. How planets trap heat. Through the greenhouse effect, atmospheric gases trap solar heat. While this keeps Earth habitable, an extreme version makes Venus the hottest planet. How Earth supports life. Earth is unique because its position, size, and protection create a safe environment for life to thrive. Position of the Earth. Located in the Goldilocks zone, Earth is neither too hot nor too cold. This allows water to remain liquid, which is essential for survival. Size of the Earth. Earth's mass provides enough gravity to hold a protective atmosphere. This layer provides oxygen and blocks harmful UV rays. If Earth was smaller, this atmosphere would drift away. Magnetic field of the Earth. The molten iron core creates a magnetic shield. This deflects dangerous solar winds and cosmic rays, preventing them from stripping away the atmosphere and harming living beings. Why can life exist on Earth? Life thrives on Earth due to the essential combination of air, water, and sunlight, which support growth and health. Importance of air, water, and sunlight. These elements drive critical processes. Respiration or photosynthesis. Air provides oxygen for breathing, and carbon dioxide for plants to create food. Temperature control. The greenhouse effect keeps Earth warm enough for liquid water. Water cycle. Water supports digestion, provides habitats, and recycles through the atmosphere. Importance of soil, rocks, and minerals. Geodiversity provides nutrients for plants and vital resources like coal and minerals for human industry. Importance of living things. The biosphere connects the lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere. Life depends on a delicate balance. Plants produce oxygen, animals aid pollination, and decomposers recycle nutrients. Maintaining this natural teamwork is vital for our future. What helps life continue on Earth? Life persists through reproduction, the biological process where organisms produce offspring of their own kind, ensuring species continuity and adaptation. Reproduction. Reproduction replaces older generations and passes down vital instructions for survival. It occurs in two main forms, sexual and asexual. Passing genetic features. Parents pass genetic information to offspring via DNA, which is organized into thread-like chromosomes in the cell nucleus. Genes act as instruction manuals, determining traits like physical appearance and body functions. Variation and adaptation. Natural differences or variations occur during reproduction. When these traits help an organism survive, like a giraffe's long neck, they are called adaptations. Advantages. Variations allow species to endure extreme climates or develop resistance to dangers. Uniqueness. While offspring inherit their parents' basic form, small genetic shifts ensure every individual remains unique. Reproduction in plants. Plants ensure their continuity through vegetative paths, roots, stems, leaves, or reproductive paths, flowers, using two main modes of reproduction. Sexual reproduction. This process involves flowers, which produce fruits and seeds to generate offspring. Asexual reproduction. This involves creating new plants without seeds. Key methods include vegetative propagation, new growth from roots, sweet potato, stems, potato tubers, onion bulbs, ginger rhizomes, or leaf buds, bryophyllum. Budding. In organisms like yeast, a small bulb-like projection, bud, forms, receives a nucleus, and detaches to grow independently. Fragmentation. Algae like Spirogyra break into fragments that each grow into new individuals. Spore formation. Non-flowering plants, ferns, fungi, release hardy, thick-walled spores that survive harsh conditions until they can germinate. Sexual reproduction in plants. Flowering plants reproduce sexually using the flower as their primary reproductive organ. A complete flower consists of 4 whorls. Calyx or corolla. The outer protective sepals and attractive, scented petals that draw in pollinators. Androecium, male, composed of stamens, featuring a filament and an anther that produces pollen grains. Gynoecium, female, composed of a pistil, containing the stigma, receiver, style, and an ovary with ovules. Flowers are bisexual if they contain both parts, example, rose, or unisexual if they contain only one, example, papaya. Pollination and fertilization. Pollination is the transfer of pollen from the anther to the stigma, either within the same flower, self-pollination, or between different plants, cross-pollination, via wind, water, or insects. Fertilization. Pollen germinates on the stigma, sending a tube down the style to the ovary. The male gamete fuses with the egg, forming a zygote. Seed and fruit formation. Post-fertilization, the ovary swells into a fruit, while ovules develop into seeds containing an embryo. Germination of seeds. Germination is the process of a seed developing into a new plant under favorable conditions, moisture, oxygen, and warmth. The seed absorbs water, activating enzymes that convert stored food into energy. The radicle grows downward to form roots. The plumule grows upward to become the shoot. Leaves eventually begin photosynthesis, making the plant self-dependent. Asexual reproduction in animals. This mode requires only a single parent to produce offspring. Binary fission. In amoeba, the nucleus and body divide into 2 equal daughter cells. Budding. In hydra, a small bud grows on the parent's body, develops into a baby, and detaches to live independently. Sexual reproduction in animals. Sexual reproduction involves the fusion of male gametes, sperms, produced in the testes, and female gametes, ova, produced in the ovaries. Organism types. Unisexual. Individuals have either male or female organs, example, humans, birds. Bisexual, hermaphrodite. Individuals possess both reproductive organs, example, earthworms. Fertilization. The fusion of gametes forms a zygote. This occurs in two ways. External. Fertilization happens outside the body, often in water, example, fish, frogs. Internal. Sperms are discharged inside the female's body where fertilization occurs, example, mammals, birds. Sexual reproduction in humans. Humans are unisexual, requiring separate male and female reproductive systems that function under hormonal influence to produce offspring. Reproductive systems. Male. Features testes, sperm production, epididymis, storage, vas deferens, and the penis. Female. Includes ovaries, egg production, fallopian tubes, fertilization site, uterus, womb, and vagina. Fertilization and development. Fertilization occurs when a motile sperm fuses with an ovum. Internal. Happens inside the body, example, humans, hens. External. Occurs in water, example, fish, frogs. Post-fertilization, the zygote divides repeatedly to form an embryo. This develops into a fetus, receiving nutrients via the placenta in the womb. Viviparous, oviparous, and bird reproduction. Animals are classified by how they give birth, ensuring the survival of their species through specialized developmental strategies. Viviparous vs oviparous. Viviparous, animals like humans and lions give birth to live young. Fertilization and development occur internally. Oviparous, animals such as snakes and frogs lay eggs. Development typically happens outside the mother's body. Reproduction in birds. Birds are oviparous with internal fertilization. The female lays a fertilized egg protected by a hard, porous shell. Incubation. Parents keep eggs warm for embryo growth. Development. The embryo consumes the yolk for nutrition. Hatching. The chick breaks the shell, and parents provide care until it reaches independence. Threats to life on Earth. Human actions are driving a triple planetary crisis: climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution disturbing Earth's delicate natural balance. Climate change. Driven by burning fossil fuels and deforestation, greenhouse gases trap heat, causing global warming. This shifts weather patterns and threatens native species. Biodiversity loss. The variety of life is declining due to habitat destruction, overexploitation, and invasive species. This weakens ecosystems and disrupts essential food chains. Pollution. Harmful substances degrade our environment in three main forms. Air. Emissions from factories and vehicles causing health and environmental issues. Water. Industrial and plastic waste harming aquatic life. Soil. Chemicals from farming and waste entering the food chain. Protecting life on Earth. Individual and community actions are vital to restoring the balance of our planet. By choosing eco-friendly habits, we ensure a sustainable future. Key strategies for protection: clean energy or transport, shifting to renewable sources like solar or wind, and using electric vehicles to reduce atmospheric pollution. Waste management, practicing the 3 Rs: reduce, reuse, recycle, and separating biodegradable waste for composting. Conservation, protecting natural habitats, planting native trees, and using sustainable farming methods to enrich the soil. Resource efficiency, saving water through rainwater harvesting, and reducing energy consumption. Working together, Earth's systems, the biosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and geosphere, are deeply interconnected. Protecting our only home is a shared responsibility. Through education and collective action, we can keep Earth thriving for future generations.